Good morning, South Africa. My name's Clem Pedro. Congratulations on making it to this amazing Wednesday in the kitchen. And it's a public holiday. We organized that for you. We did do that. This morning, we're going to be taking you through a culinary heritage spread with the award-winning Marthinus Ferreira. But I want to know from you this morning, if you had to sum up your heritage into one dish, for fun, do it. I love it. Send that voice note to 063 036 9649. Again, I want to know if you had to sum up your heritage into one dish, what is it? Marthinus, please join me in the kitchen.
How's it?
I am so happy that you're in the kitchen with us this morning. Very, very excited. I've also seen what we are making this morning, and that's made me even more excited. Bobotie tartar.
Yeah, so it's I think it's one of those heritage dishes a lot of different families do. And, in my restaurant, I'm a bit more fine dining, so for me to put a classic bobotie up to a guest, could work, but I thought, let me do something a bit different. Also, this is a dish that it's all about zero waste, so all the offcuts, all the leftovers of the beef we try and use in this dish. So what we're doing is a bobotie tartar. So it's a classic French tartar, but all the Cape Malay flavors that you would get in a bobotie. So when you eat the dish together at the end, you're going to say, oh, this doesn't look like a bobotie, but it tastes like a bobotie.
And that's a very important thing, because I feel like when tourists come to Cape Town, which is the culinary capital of Africa, they expect a African experience, but they also expect that element of fine dining, like you say.
Yes.
And that for me is quite interesting. How do you merge the two and call it innovation, still represent South Africa? But can we do it while we cook?
Of course we can.
Let's talk.
Cool. So we're going to, first of all, everything's already been pre-cut. You've got cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, everything we'd put in a classic tartar. But then we've changed things up a bit. We've got Cape Malay mayonnaise. So it's a nice curry mayo. Some of that in.
What you're doing, I absolutely love, and I think viewers can take advice from this at home. The preparation. Preparation before you hit before serving guests, or before you even working on a big lunch, possibly today even. The preparation is what saves you in a kitchen.
100%.
And I'm looking at all this prep, and it gets me very excited, because I can see there was a specific chef whose job was to, to brunoise and to blanch the tomato, get the skins off. The prep does make the difference.
No, it does, and it's also showing the skill of the chef if you can do all these things like the brunoise, the concasse, make everything look pretty. So so the big thing is just mix everything. It's all about taste. We are going to be tasting before we plate it, but it has to taste sweet, sour, savoury, like you would get in a bobotie. And now, a bit of salt, a bit of pepper.
So you obviously grew up eating bobotie. You understand what the flavours are, the textures are. So you've taken that and you've modified it into your version. Is that kind of the blueprint of how you innovate then with our local recipes? Or where does the inspiration come from? How do you approach it?
Well, I take every recipe that I do and I look at it and say, what would I eat, first of all? And if I don't like to eat it, I'm not going to put it on the menu, first of all. But I love to take South African dishes, put a bit of a spin on it, like waterblommetjie bread is a good example. I do something very similar, but I do it with gnocchi. So I do like a white wine and garlic waterblommetjies cooked down, and then just cooked in lots of cream, garlic, white wine, butter, and then tomato concasse over the top, like a brown butter sauce, and then little puffed potato gnocchis on top of the plate.
And I think that should be inspiration to the younger chefs that are coming into the industry now. We are classically French trained in a kitchen, but those are like the bones, the framework of our abilities. The rest of the job is for us to actually go out there, explore, taste things, to define what we feel are South African flavors. And I think that's the job of chefs. And you're doing it very well, Marthinus. Your flavors are so amazing. And you've been in the industry for a very, very long time.
25 years now.
And your impact, like you drop your name, people are like, wow, it's amazing. He's phenomenal.
Until you work for me.
but then how do you, after 25 years, stay as inspired as you are, clearly, because your food speaks volumes. How do you stay inspired?
Well, I think I take a lot of inspiration from young chefs as well, and what's out there at the moment. You got to be able to pivot. You have to be able to, stay in with all the trends. There's always something new you see, especially with the way people are eating these days. They're a lot more health conscious. They're also looking at where their food is coming from. So, as chefs, we can't just go and buy the most expensive ingredient and try and sell it. Customers aren't stupid. They know where their food is coming from. They want to know where their food is coming from. And if you can give that story and explain to them, and also, just stick to your guns. Don't try and, take something off or do something that no one else, what you don't think people are going to eat. Just do what you want, to do and do it your best way. And then that's how I look with everything I cook.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to taste.
Now you're going to taste. Very important to taste. And now South Africa as well. Don't forget, on screen right now, there will be a QR code. Go and scan that code and you can get the breakdown of Marthinus' recipe. And then you will impress someone with all your amazing chefy skills. And also those WhatsApps. Get the voice notes coming through that number, 063-036-9649. I want to know. You get to sum up your whole heritage into one dish. And it sounds like a difficult job, but try. Send us that voice note. We'd love to hear it. Marthinus?
Yes.
One dish, and this is very hard, one dish that if you eat it, it takes you straight back to young Tinus's days. What would that dish be?
Sure. Like I said, roast chicken, but another dish I would probably say, when I learned how to cook first, would be a chicken bloogie. That's what I used to...
Bloogie!
I was 8 years old. Mom just says... I would work in the kitchen, I would just be cracking eggs into a pot, taking the leftover chicken, taking the leftover whatever, and just burning it to hell. And I thought, oh, I'm amazing. And that's how, that's where my love of cooking really started. My mother allowing me to do stuff in the kitchen and trying new things. That's what I think cooking is all about. Experimenting when I was young, love it.
Oh, so inspirational. Okay, so that little ring mold thing, absolutely South Africa, get a ring mold. Anything you put in a ring mold, it's so beautiful and you can immediately charge 10 times more what you would have in the beginning. Look at that.
Yeah.
And that is
This is an apricot gel. So, with usually have a chutney or, you have something spicy like a sambal to go with it. I'm just doing for colour, so you've got this beautiful apricot gel, a little coconut and banana crumb. You always have like banana and milk that they serve with a bobotie on the side.
Right.
So now I've dried banana, dried coconut, and we just do that over the top to give you that beautiful texture. And then all we do is we do a few fresh coriander and mint leaves. Just sprinkle it over the top, because it has to be as fresh as possible. A Cape Malay curry oil, which we just...
Yo! Whoa, Heritage Day!
Then we have some fried curry leaves, which will go on the end. And this is a potato pompadom, homemade, which we put on top like this. A bit more of the curry mayo. Just do a few dollops on top. And then we just take a few of these leaves.
Marthinus.
And then a bit more curry oil, curry powder, just... and there's your bobotie tartar, Marthinus' way.
Marthinus' way. South Africa, we're not going to taste this yet. We're going to taste it in a little bit because we want all the drama when we do taste it. Keep those voice notes coming through, please, at number 063-036-9649. We want to get those WhatsApps and the QR code. It's still there. Scan it. Get the recipe right now. Marthinus, what have you done? Don't go anywhere. Welcome back into the kitchen. I'm still here. Marthinus is still here. I brought two of my very best friends in the kitchen. I'll tell you why they're here in a second. But first, I want to take... Marthinus, what are we making for the next dish?
So, leftovers after a lekker braai, what do you do with it? So, I'm doing a lamb bun. So, all braised lamb shoulder, which I cooked overnight in my pizza oven at the restaurant, served with some barbecued cabbage, a beautiful gravy, all on a bun, buttered, yummy, tasty, and just to have a little afternoon snack, midnight snack even.
There we go. So, first things first, I want to get those voice notes through from you. If you have to sum up your whole heritage into one dish, what is it? Want those voice notes to our WhatsApp line, 063-036-9649. Over to my besties. Right, besties.
Is that us?
You've got the dish from our very first segment.
Wow.
It is a beautiful bobotie tartar. You know what's in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you guys keep on. I want you to taste. I'm going to come back to you in a second to get your feedback.
How do we taste it?
Right, but there's a bit of an action with it, right?
This is the papadom, I heard you.
So,
I love
So
that.
aggressive.
then break it, take a bit off. Take
Eat
a
it
bit
with the papadom.
Exactly, get a bit of everything,
You better feed us.
I'll feed her, the man over here. I don't want to...
got some of me.
Enjoy, guys.
Okay, Graham's
Yeah,
tasting,
thank
Carissa's
you.
tasting. So you said that you've actually slow-cooked this lamb in your pizza oven back at the restaurant, but something people could do at home in the
Of
oven.
course, in the oven, not a problem. Or, you can use your lamb chops, just chop off all the meat as well. You can do that as well.
I do like that idea.
Yeah.
I honestly believe braai meat tastes better the next morning.
Oh, 100%, doesn't it?
Guys, can I
A little cold choppy.
There we go.
First of all,
Let's go back to my besties.
You're both liars, okay? Because I doubt there have ever been a leftover of anything that you've ever created.
Ever.
Like there's going to be some leftover slow-cooked lamb from Marthinus's kitchen. I don't think so.
Marthinus, you know I was hesitant.
Hey?
I'm converted.
Thank you.
That
Thank
is
you.
fantastic.
Awesome.
Let me just make it known, I wasn't hesitant on your skills. It was just the raw meat, but so good.
She's only ever cooked with me in the kitchen, so that trepidation is...
That's where the bar
What
is.
I'm loving is you've taken very strong flavours. When you lean into curries, when you lean into that space, we always say the flavour bazooka. Yes. This is so delicate.
It is.
It just lands beautifully, and then you get 3 or 4 little twists and turns as it washes
Don't
over
you
your
think
palate,
it's, like
man.
all of a sudden you don't realise it's a babouti, but you get those flavours of babouti. The
An echo.
coconut, the
100%.
banana. Yeah.
And I love the papadum.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, the next dish is even better.
Exactly, but you can only taste that later. Get out of the kitchen. Go, go,
Okay,
go.
take the meal with.
I'm
Come
taking
let's
this
go
with
eat.
us.
There we go. So Martina's beautiful buns that we've just toasted now.
Just toasted.
Can we talk about the cabbage? My latest obsession is cabbage.
Yes.
So there's so many things you can do with it. I have never seen cabbage look like that. What did you do to that purple cabbage?
So I took the cabbage, we just cut it in half, added beef fat, lots of herbs, put foil in it and just put it in the oven for about 3 or 4 hours. Took it out, put it in a smoker, smoked it, so it's going to be really meaty. And I'm just warming it up now, and I'm going to add some butter to it. More, everything's about building flavor profiles. So we're going to add butter, salt, pepper, make it yummy. We also have all the lamb, which I've basically, just pulled.
What cut of lamb was that?
This was lamb shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, so just cooked it overnight, pulled all the meat off, and then just broke it up, and then added some beef sauce, this is now. Unfortunately, this takes 8 to 9 hours to make. But if you can't make this, add a bit of chutney or get some, make a little monkey gland sauce on the side or buy
love a
some
monkey gland sauce, yeah.
Especially if you're at home, we're not all chefs and we don't all have fine dining kitchens to do all these things.
Sometimes. Talking about Heritage Day, do you know that monkey gland's a South African creation?
Yes, of course I did.
I love that. It's so amazing.
Bertus Besson loves a good monkey gland sauce.
And we love Bertus. A monkey gland sauce, South Africa, if you don't know, it's got this like sweet, tangy, chutney kind of flavor, but it's very South African. It's very sweet and sour and like all those beautiful flavors. Love a monkey gland sauce.
So I've also got some chakalaka. I've made a puree out of chakalaka. So the idea behind this thing is it's quite a bit of heritage, some South African braai meat, beautiful gravy, smoked barbecued cabbage for more of a braai, and then we've got this chakalaka which I made into a puree. So we're just going to use this like you would a mayonnaise almost. Both sides. I've just got some fresh tomato and cucumber for a bit of crunch and freshness. And then we're going to add some of this beautiful lamb meat. Oh, this is like the best breakfast bun.
Oh, and also I can definitely smell the lamb, but the butter and the cabbage
Oh, hey?
is
gonna be
smelling
amazing.
fantastic. And also my brain's like, I've never smelled that before. What's that?
Cool. So I'm just going to take this, do a little chop of this on the side.
Cabbage is honestly, I feel like we need to explore more with cabbage. The textures that it takes on with different cooking methods, it is just so amazing. And South Africans love cabbage. It's the official meat of January in South Africa.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
Because
that.
they spend all their money in December, so the only thing they can afford is cabbage.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, Marthinus, look at that! Look, I know I've got
The money
friends.
shot.
I know I've got friends that I brought in to do a tasting for the first dish. I can't find my friends. I don't know where they are.
I think this is just for you.
This is not for me.
This is
Okay,
just for you.
So let's just go through this again. We got a beautiful toasted bun.
Bun.
Slow cooked. Is it overnight?
Yes, slow cooked overnight.
Lamb shoulder. Beautiful. There's too many things done to the cabbage. I can't even explain it. But. Okay.
You gotta take a bite.
Ooh.
Oh, go for that. Oh, juicy. Oh, baby, you look so good. Woo. Mouth watering.
Absolutely, the flavors are sensational, but juicy is what's happening. And every single layer has a flavor on its own. I know I am waxing lyrically about the cabbage, but this needs that cabbage. The cabbage and the lamb together, best friends. Oh my goodness, I've got none to share. None to share. Get the recipe, scan the QR code, get the recipe right now. Let me go find out what my friends are doing. Marthinus, amazing. Friends?
No, that's your friend today.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to the kitchen. It's been a sensational morning in the kitchen with the amazing Marthinus Ferreira. How are you?
I'm enjoying myself here on Heritage Day with you, Clem. It's always fun. It's always exciting. And it's nice to be put under pressure for a change.
Oh, really? So the restaurant is not the pressure. This is the...
Oh, this is a lot of pressure. I've got all these faces and people looking at me all the time.
Oh, you're doing a sensational job. We're coming up to desserts now.
Yes.
It looks like I'm seeing things that I kind of know what this is, but I'm not really. Yeah. What's that? Oh, it looks amazing.
So,
what are we making?
Malva pudding.
Oh, okay.
Classic South African dish. Everyone loves it, but we've changed it up a bit. We've made it more of a carrot malva pudding with a carrot caramel sauce.
Carrot caramel sauce.
So we take carrots, we juice them, we reduce it. Then we add cream and a bit of caramel to that. So you've got this beautiful carroty caramel sauce. And then we've taken all the leftovers from the puree and we made carrot glass or paper.
My goodness.
So, and then we've also taken all the offcuts from that and made a carrot powder. So the idea is carrot cake is one of my favorite things to eat, but let's incorporate the malva pudding. So we've got this beautiful caramel sauce, a beautiful malva pudding, which will warm in the microwave. Yes, we will be using a microwave for this.
That's my job. That's my job.
Cool,
Let's
so you're going to do that. I'm going to get the...
How long, chef?
Needs about 45 seconds.
Okay. Get the...
Just going to warm the caramel up here, and this is going to get drizzled over the top at the end.
I'll go back to that.
Yeah. So a very simple dessert, but, you know, this is also on the menu at the restaurant at the moment because it's so popular. Also for winter, you know, and it's still quite cold at the moment, so it's something a bit warm to eat. And then we just finish it off with a beautiful cream cheese, lemon, and icing sugar frosting, which will just do a big dollop on the dish. So it's rich. You need to go to gym tomorrow anyway, because it is Braai Day. So,
absolutely.
You know, so let's rather cheat today and enjoy everything.
Let's talk about sustainability, because something I know about you is you love using absolutely every bit of the ingredient. Is that it's not a trend anymore? Sustainability has to be ingrained in our practices. Yeah. Is that the same? Like, is it that intense at Jordan?
Exactly. Like, you know, anything you throw away, that's potential money, because, you know, you're paying for the weight, not for the brunoise of tomato you're using. So, you know, if you can use up the carrot tops, the carrot skins, the leftover puree stuff from anything, you know, and turn it into something that's really tasty, or not even in for a customer, maybe even turn it into staff food, and also makes your staff think about creativity and think about how can they incorporate all these other elements into something and not waste, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, everything you put on a plate is money and time. And, you know, the more we can use, you know, it's better for everyone. And we're not filling our bins full of stuff that could have been used or could have been used in a stock, in a staff meal, or in another dish. And
has that affected the way that you cook at home or how you approach food at home?
100%, 100%.
Because a lot of times when South Africans hear about recycling or being sustainable, I feel like they think, okay, cool, that's someone else's job. It's like, it's not for me to be that like global earth warrior, but it actually is. We need to be more conscious about how we cook, how much we waste at home.
Yes.
Are we really using the ingredient like for its most potential? Very definitely something we do think about at home.
100%. Yeah. Like, but it's something when I make like mashed potatoes, I'll peel the potatoes and use the skins in the water to create more flavour for the mashed potatoes, so not wasting it. Then after that, I'll just dry those out, fry them, and have a little snack in the kitchen with this potato skins, you know. So, you know, got to constantly eat these days.
That's true, that's true.
So we're just finishing. The dish is pretty much done. We've warmed up the malva. We've got these beautiful carrot shards, the warm caramel sauce, which has got carrot in. We're just going to ooze it over the top like that.
Marthinus, I'm loving this. It's got an idea. Tiffany, if you can hear me wherever you are, can I get another plate that looks almost like Marthinus's plate? I see Tiffany just ran. Carissa, can you come into the kitchen? Oh, my goodness. I love this idea. I love how beautifully you've presented this. I love what you've done. Carissa, you're up for a challenge.
I am so up for a challenge.
Okay. You see this beautiful dish that Marthinus has presented?
Yes.
Your challenge this morning is going to be to replicate it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Which competition did I
No
just
pressure.
enter? Oh!
You think I'm putting you under pressure? South Africa, I'm genuinely impressed with this woman's cooking skills and
improved.
abilities.
I have.
You've been sucking in all the knowledge from the
I'm
kitchen.
telling you, she became a wife and all of a sudden things changed.
There we go.
Okay, let me try.
All right, so-
a Malva carrot pudding.
It's a malva carrot pudding.
I was watching very closely.
I know. That's exactly why I called
Good
you in. You
first
were
step.
focused.
That was a good first step.
All right. Okay.
You're hired.
Thank you. I'm just wondering how he stuck this down to make the. Oh, you use some of this. Okay, cool. And then you just put it on.
So
Listen, I'm
smear
not
it.
coming to your
Clap it and
restaurant,
smear
eh?
it.
If that's what you're giving me at your restaurant, I'm not. I want more.
Wait.
More.
Patience.
There we go. Now use the back of the spoon.
Back of the spoon to smear it on.
Ooh.
It's happening. It's
It's happening. It's going down. More.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Cool.
These are carrots.
Yes, dried
Wow.
carrot. Oh,
I like them. They kind of. It looks like, you know, as a kid you drew grass and then you went like that. It looks like that.
Did you
Okay.
always draw the sun in the corner?
in the right hand corner? Ah, it's beautiful. So would it taste like intense carrot? Is it like
yes.
very, very?
Especially if you've reduced all the flavors in it, so it's
Right.
really intense. It's tasty.
Tell us, Clem.
Careful, this handle's a tiny bit hot.
Feel.
Okay?
I can handle it. I can
Pour
handle
it
I
on.
can't handle it.
Oh, we need a cloth. Go a bit closer.
Closer.
Not that warm there.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's good.
And just pour it
On
over
top
the
of the
malva
malva.
pudding.
Okay. The pouring is what made me nervous. You have to do it from a height.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And then carrot powder. Just
Carrot
give it a
powder.
yes.
Wow. This is all new to me.
Here we go.
Carissa.
You're hired.
Am I really,
Yes.
Chef?
All
When
right,
do I
so
start?
This
Now.
Right now.
This is so beautiful. I mean, if you look
Wow.
at the two dishes as well, you can definitely see the inspiration. But no, it's copied. It's amazing. Carissa.
Copied, inspired, replicated by any name, I can
Knife
guarantee.
drop.
It's delicious, right?
It
Knife
is.
drop.
Let me get you some spoons. You admire
Now-
your work. Oh, here we go.
Now decide
Have a
which
bite.
one tastes better.
You go for it. You go for it. I'm gonna get another spoon.
Wow, I'm so okay. So how do I eat this, chef? Do I take a little bit of everything?
Like I always say to people who eat it with my food, you should try everything together. You can
Okay.
try everything individually, but the idea is to eat everything together. A bit of the
Together.
cream cheese, a bit of the sauce.
Wow.
And then you'll just get the full flavor profile that I want from every dish that
The
I...
full experience.
Exactly.
There you
Little
go,
bit of
chef.
carrot on the top.
You gotta get high in your own supply as well.
It's true. You gotta have everything. Is there anything you don't eat besides cucumber?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't eat cucumber, Clem.
Don't worry. I ate around the cucumber, chef. It's okay. Actually, no, I even took a little bite of it by accident, and it was like, oh, I was there. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
me. I already had my bite. That was lovely. It's like a carrot cake on steroids, but malva pudding. to
And
next
those are
level.
two of my favorite things in the whole world.
But are you also finding the balance? It's not like sweet. There's
I
a
could
bit
eat
of acidity coming through
three
as
of
well.
these.
Savoriness from this carrot. The
This-
carrot brings through savoriness.
This is actually, it's got a beautiful savory flavor.
I hope you trademark this.
Well, listen, as most chefs, we steal from everyone else we work for.
Fair
you know?
enough.
So it's more of a, you know...
Ooh.
Is this your plate, chef?
No, that's your plate.
Put
Okay,
this
because I'm
in a
about to say, talk
packet.
about Heritage Day. We've got someone's grandma's plate. If it's your grandma's plate, let us know. Send us a WhatsApp. We'll return her plate. Tiffany, where did you find this Oma plate? Wow, Heritage Day. I love it. Amazing.
I'm obsessed with the chips. Can I have this?
I
And
can
I will
have
be
more.
gone. Yum.
Awesome.
And I love
Yummy,
that-
but it's
Well done, chef.
sugar for the day.
Well done, Carissa, chef.
Well
Thank
done,
you,
Carissa,
everybody.
chef. I do like that this was a creation out of like not wanting to waste.
Yes.
And it's become such a crucial part of this dish. It is such an amazing dish. South Africa, the QR code is on screen. And this is one dish that viewers were able to replicate at home.
Very easy to do at home. Very
Make
easy.
it. Make it. So you'll understand why we are so obsessed with this dish. It's been such a pleasure. I think we need to bring you back for Christmas because I want to know what Christmas is
Oh.
like at Marthinus Ferreira's house. Let us know if you want to see that. So-
Chaotic.
Chaotic. We love it. We love it. South Africa, you've been fantastic today. Have the most amazing Heritage Day. Is there anything you want to say to the people?
Enjoy Heritage Day, guys. Love your family and have a lekker braai.
Have a lekker braai. There we go. Tune in next week when we'll be back with more Culinary Hotline Bling!
Only